Okay, so good evening, good afternoon, everybody. This is the third third opportunity for the online meetup with the Japanese FabLab to the College of Science and Technology, Bhutan. We are doing the project according to JICA, and we are introducing the various kinds of FabLabs in Japan in order for the CST FabLab that is planning to be opened next year, early next year. So today's topic is that we invited two Japanese FabLabs that are located in universities. And from now, we will invite two FabLabs to introduce their FabLabs to us. So I will hand this mic to Takemura-san, please.
Hi, this is Takemura. Good afternoon, Bhutan, and good evening, Japan. Thank you for joining this third online event. Today, we invited another two guests from Japan. The first guest is Dr. Doyo. Hi. He is a director of FabLab MinatoMirai in Kanagawa University. Then the second guest is Dr. Muramatsu. Hi. He is the director of FabLab Nagano in Shinshu University. Both of the FabLabs are located in university campus. The two guests will talk about FabLab activities in their universities. We can learn how to manage a FabLab in university, what the key activity is, how to involve students, how to open the lab to the local community. I hope their experience give you ideas useful for FabLabs in Bhutan. After 30 minutes talk from both of guests, I prepared 20-minute discussion time. If you have any questions, feel free to type them into Zoom chat box. Then let's start from Dr. Doyo, FabLab MinatoMirai. Could you start, Doyo-san?
Okay. Can I start?
Yes, please. I can see your presentation now.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me to speak to you today. My name is Daisuke Doyo from Faculty of Business Administration of Kanagawa University. Okay. Our university is located in MinatoMirai district in Yokohama City. Yokohama City is close to Tokyo, the capital city of Japan. And our district is the Bay Area of the Yokohama City. Is this a virtual, huh? Yeah. And this is our FabLab. And our equipment is, we have 27 3D printers and 2 laser cutter, 1 big CNC that is shopbot, and small CNC is 1, and 1 UV printer, and 3 sewing machines. And this is our history. I opened the Kanagawa University Fab Studio in 2014. And 1.5 year trial after, I registered our FabLab to the FabLab network and renamed it to the FabLab Hiratsuka in 2016. And because of our campus moving from Hiratsuka City to MinatoMirai, we again renamed FabLab MinatoMirai this year. This is our previous campus. It's a rural campus. And this is our previous FabLab. It's very narrow. This is our current campus. It's urban style campus. Okay, let's talk about why I make a FabLab in Faculty of Business Administration. Many people have a question between the relationship and business and the FabLab. I had the problem that the students' product planning proposal was only in the slide, and their suggestions were all familiar, not unique to me, or their suggestion was impossible dream machine. So I felt the reason was there are no culture of trying and making. So I felt that we needed to change to be creative. And then I encountered Fab in 2030 through this book. The title was What is Possible with Fab? I thought that Fab is very effective in forming a culture of trying and making. So I immediately tried to establish a FabLab and start to negotiation with my dean. I said I want to make a FabLab, but our dean only laughing. And I say, is there a room I can use? He only said no. So I can't make FabLab easily. But I continue to negotiate. After 1 year negotiation, we finally get the space for FabLab. This, it's not a room, it's only corridor. So our first FabLab is not a room, it's only corridor. And there were no desk and no chair. So I make the chair and the desks with my student, and there are only one 3D printer and one laser cutter at this period. During this period, students helped me a lot. The cooperation of the student was essential in the FabLab in university, I think. And what happened when students got to the making environment? The students who felt the 3D printed laser cutter is very cool, so they want to use that. So they are learning how to use the 3D printer or laser cutters. They learn, and after that they start playing. I call this cycle is learn fun cycle. And these are the output of their play. The left picture is a mystery candy box. Maybe they call that. That is a candy box. Anyone can eat this candy, but if you eat this candy, you have to put another candy into this box, and anyone knows the flavors because of that is box. I can't understand this play, but the students are enjoying that the playing. And the right picture is a fake electrical outlet. So that is made with a CNC machine. Maybe they are enjoying Fab, but after that, they had a problem. They want to make something, but they don't know what to make. Fab is only a hobby? I don't think so. The reason is the range of student relationship is very narrow, so their vision is narrow too. So the vision is still developing. The important point is that establishing a FabLab is not enough. And it is important to make students aware that there are many problems in the society, and we are unaware of most of the needs of other people. That is very important point. If we broaden our perspective, there are many things in society that need to be created. And if we create for others, there are many considerations. If I make for myself, I only consider my convenience and fun and my expression and my good memories. But if I make for others near and dear, I have to consider their preference and their emotion and their different perspectives and economic situation and their relationships. And more, if I make for society, I have to consider religion and history and culture and moral sense. So there are many things to consider. So if we can consider others, our skill will use for society. I call this process is a learn-fun spiral. Learn-fun cycle is not enough. Important process is this spiral process. To do this, important thing is how to get interested in almost anything. Then I try to build a relationship with people outside the university. After that, they start making various things. At the festival, regional festival, they opened the shop to make stickers from shadow pictures, which was very popular among the mothers. And some people are trying to make a robot, and how can we integrate robots into our lives? Yeah, they were developed with the children and the students and the people outside of the, people from the outsiders. And some people trying to make a convert unsold wetsuits into the attractive product. And some people make a nice cane for the blind people. And other people make a game board for the blind people. And some students make the wood waste, make some sandals that are made from the waste wood. And some people cooperate with the company, the workshop, like this. These workshops are very popular in some event like a maker fair. And some people invent the STEAM workshop.
Doyo先生、すみません。音がなんか来てないみたいなんで、もしよかったら簡単に説明していただけると、動画に合わせて嬉しいです。
今聞こえました。
聞こえました。ありがとうございます。
Sorry. Okay. This workshop was held for school and instructors. And in Japan, people sometimes lose their homes due to the disasters. And there are many bamboo all around Japan. So this bamboo tent will be temporary house. It's easy to assemble. Okay. This is a tool for adjusting the perfect ratio of hot and cold water. And this example is that if that part was broken, but they didn't know where to go to fix it, so they make by themselves. And this is a teaching tool for two-axis prototyping. The student can prototype with this two-axis machine easily. Like this. So our students and users make a lot like this. So after making these things, creating become our culture, trying become our culture, making and become our culture. So I feel that the introduction of Fab has brought about a change in my student, passive consumer to active creators. And I feel that they have gained the creative confidence. And after they got the creative confidence, they started running AI and programming, etc., on their own. The Fab will release the abilities of the youth like a student. And Fab is a modern gate skill. That means introduction skill to creativity, I think. And building on this effort, we have launched a new program that integrates the business, design, society, and technology. That's called the X Business Program. We started this program this year. Okay, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Doyo 先生。ありがとうございます。Okay, it is a very nice example, making start small and make bigger FabLab, and how to squeeze the FabLab inside of university. Very nice example. Thank you so much. Then next presenter is Dr. Muramatsu. Muramatsu 先生、お願いします。
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
はい、聞こえてます。
Well, thank you for the invite. So I want to introduce myself. Wait a minute. So can you see this right?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. So one more. So thank you for inviting me to this wonderful event. Yeah, it's a good. And thank you for Dr. Doyo. Very interesting, wonderful sort of product by student or another activity. So Dr. Doyo introduced a theory of fab activities and various product videos. So I want to focus educational activities. Yeah. Today, I want to talk about introduction to FabLab Nagano. So our goal is we want to expand creative education. So for all over Japan or all over our university or all over the Japan and all over the world. So my name is Hiroyuki Muramatsu, director of FabLab Nagano. So next short my background. So I'm professor of Faculty of Education since university and PhD. My major is technology education. Some are Minister of Education, Culture, Sports and Science Technology. And so my major topic my laboratory's theory or catchphrase is giving shape to the farm. It's my laboratory's catchphrase, and so I'm a chairman of robot competition of College of Technology schools. Yeah, it's a big event and end years. Broadcasting by national TV programs. Yeah. So next, do you know Dr. Neil? Yeah, Dr. Neil is a very famous people for FabLabs. This picture, memory picture, with Dr. Neil at the cherries. Yeah, very good, and yeah, it's a very memorable picture for me. Yeah. So today's topic is wait a minute. Today's topics for I want to talk 4 topics. First is the overview of FabLab Nagano and education, international, and other articles. So first, overview of FabLab Nagano. This slide shows our lab's website, FabLab Nagano. Sorry, recently I haven't been able to update much lately. So Japanese only. I want to make and translate English, and so I want to introduce our labs for Bhutan. So next, I want to introduce our university. Our university is Shinshu University. Shinshu University located in Nagano Prefecture. It's located about center area in Japan, and our university is National University. And our university with 5 campuses. Each campus located over the Nagano Prefecture. So our campus calls Octopus Campus because its location likes octopus's foot. And next, my university's basic data. 5 departments and 5 graduate schools. Students about 9,000 and graduate school about 2,000. So my faculty of education about 2,000 students. A graduate school of education 40 students. Each department shows. So our labs is very famous for because our lab is only a lab in a teacher training department. It's a first case in Japan. So next picture shows student staff. Now about 15 students. So almost students, undergraduate students, and some students, graduate students. So their major is technology education, and they get a teacher's license of junior high school. Teachers. Junior school, equals K 7 to 9, and under part of the picture, my labs, effective use of space for 1 classroom. Very narrow. So main equipment or machine labs. Laser cutters 2 and UV printer or 3D printers 8. And CNC or another facilities and tools. So and this slide shows management data of our labs. So main staff about 15 students and 2 teachers. 2 teachers and another teacher is technology education teachers. So annual budget, the lab itself is about $3,000. Not so rich. So another budget for various projects. So later I want to express STEM education programs. We get 10,000 US dollars. So this budget is good. So another budget is 1,000 US dollar from product sales or another budget. So outline of FabLab Nagano. 2015 start of FabLab Nagano project. The first is we call beta. It's a test or trial operations during 1 year. So and 2017. So our lab is registered related to FabLab network, international network. So 2019 start of government support for STEM education project. It's a main project for our. So this project is a main project for our labs. So this picture shows 2015. Yeah, it's a start times for our labs. So renovating, so old classroom, abandoned classroom with students, making so chair or a table or a painting. Yeah, it is a fun activities for our staffs. So after renovating, we set the labs. So use a space. Our lab space is only one classroom. Yeah. So this picture shows 2017. Yeah. It's a selecting party for international registrations. Yeah, very fun time for me. Yeah. So Mr. Takemura, yeah, helped for me and our labs. And this party, I remember, yeah, Mr. Takemura transformed himself into Dr. Near using paper 3D mask, making himself. It's a fun time for this. And so we enjoy joint camp with Dr. Doyo's labs, FabLab Hiratsuka and Kanagawa University, and our students. So joint camp is 2 days, discussion each other's and making each other's, and finally each product presentation, each product. Yeah, it's a fun and good educational time for each student. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Doyas. So this slide shows newspaper. Yeah, just 2016. Yeah, so it's a local newspaper, and so this newspaper reported our class in the FabLabs for undergraduate students. Yeah, experience laser cutter was 3D printing, and this picture shows my lecture time. Yeah. Next slide shows same newspaper too. And so cooperation with industrial high school, industrial and technology high school, and companies. So some company collaborated with our labs. Yeah, introducing in this newspaper. Yeah, it's good. So here is a high school students. So next, second topic, education. Yeah, this slide shows class in the lab. So this class is set for undergraduate students, and so developed as a teacher certification class for elementary schools or teacher. This class is teacher's license class, and students from various specialized to study together. Also, Faculty of Education have many courses. Some course is English or science, or mathematics, music, art, many courses. And so many some courses are have some teachers. So this class mix many courses, and some students study music, and some students study Japanese. Many courses. So using laser cutter, and developed some teaching materials for target focus for elementary or junior high schools. This team presentation is a teaching material for human bodies using making laser cutters and 3D printer. So this picture shows final project. Final project of solving our each student on programs with digital fabrication. Cutting machine or laser cutter or 3D printers. This students developed an item to fix triangles or earphones cord. Sometimes happens. So he want to try these problems, and this designed using educational CAD program, Tinkercad. It's Autodesk. This maker is Autodesks. And this slide shows product scenes. Very good. So items. And another item. What is so good? This called grandson's hand. He said. Japanese say grandson's hand. It's a very good item for himself. Enjoy. Very easy tools for him. And so another activity. This slide shows development of digital fabrication in junior high schools. This junior high school attached with our faculties. And so technology class at the junior high schools or K8 levels, making robot to solve social problems. So he is a teacher of technology education, and he's learned at FabLab Nagano, improved his class, and changing at the walls in the classroom to whiteboard. He get the inspiration to our labs. So whiteboard is a good item for creation. This slide shows design a robot for each groups. Each groups about 4 or 5 junior high school students, and they are discussion and designed each robot. It's a very fun, and some many parts. So each part student makes designed using 3D CAD. And it's a design part. And of course, output using 3D printers. Many students using 3D printer wares. So this picture shows create a control programs. It's do you know Scratch? Scratch is a very famous programming language for education. This control programs like Scratch. Block type programming language. So junior high school student is programming using this block type programming. So this picture shows C is debugging for control programs and robot hand with robot hand control. So yeah, I recommend this robot because it's a fun robot. Design of robot that's care for a baby and helps their mother. Yeah, it's an important program for young mothers. So, and this group may compete for four female students. So the robots, it's a design or like a sketch. So this robots sing some music and dancing. So response to various sensors. Example, touch sensor or sound sensor. And playing the fun music and fun dancing. Yeah. So the robot is the maid. So they made a very unique dancing. Yeah, and it's a very good product. Yeah. So recently, this product and activity became to measure because this slide shows a textbook for junior high school, junior high schools. This textbook is a published government approved textbook. And about this textbook used over about 60% all over the Japan. And this practice was introduced. This FabLab Fab classroom and female girls fun robots. Yeah. It's good topics. So next shows our STEAM education. Do you know? Do you know STEAM education? It's a science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics mixed and collaborate education. So STEM and STEAM education is expanded all over the world. So this program focuses elementary and junior high school students with government funding. Yeah. So we say junior doctor program. So development goals, it's the purpose of program is to foster the next generation of innovators, who process and create STEMs. So generation of innovators is a very important topic, especially in Japan. So data or AI, IoT, design, programming, digital fabrication, engineering, science, STEAM education, and mixed. So project management skill. Project management skill is important skills. So with fabrication skills. And focusing on PBL learning, project-based learning of digital fabrication and programming. So and it's based. So the Faculty of Education is a mini university because before I explain, many course and measures included. Yeah, so this picture shows explain for junior doctors activities. So we offer a combination of online and face-to-face course. About each month, one face-to-face class and two online class. Yeah, two online class is using Zooms. Yeah, and using educational system is Google Workspace for education, Google Classrooms we used. And next, it's a student product. So, and entry the energy contest with the Japan Society and industrial technology education. Yeah. So some students get the big award. This big award. So junior high school students grade the Minister of Education. Yeah, it's a good grade. So he, the department. Fun system. So he likes fishing. So it's a fishing control system. It's a very good systems. So student creative have own measure error. Many times. So and I recommend this project. This project to develop the system of comfortable schools, comfortable school life of math in the year 2015. Yeah, but so there is 3 years later. So each student team checking on the research or environment of math and it's math data or math some science data and checks and discussion and making some item or goods for comfortable systems. So it's I recommend most project is math chairs groups. So they thought on the image in a school on math. So Martians likes octopus. So they image science fiction movies. Octopus. So and but they thought but so the chair so they image school chair like our schools. It's very difficult to use Martians. So they this system set the Martians chairs. It's very fun. And this chairs model is moving. Actual works. Very unique systems. So and the next slide shows AI programming. The development of AI-based systems. So first, you have vegetable AI checking AI systems. So this system recognizes vegetables and shows recommendation for those vegetables or some cooks. Cooks and recipes. Recommended. So system. And this system is taking for bicycle support to bicycle systems. Bicycle systems. So support safety systems. And next, introduce teachers, teacher training programs. So before presentation, before our system is for focused students. This program focus teachers. So collaborate with MIT Media Labs, labs, and kindergarten groups, learning creative learning teams, about education. This is teacher trainings, camps. Many teacher gathered our labs, and they making some program and fun. Teacher enjoy making digital singing. So this picture shows, a very fun time. So they make lab testers, and a lab tester that allows 2 months, 2 months to and hold hand with each others. Make pictures. It's a very fun system. Next picture item is fun tools. So a system that allows the children to decide the next class by lottery. Lottery system. So, and this system is the important point is lottery systems. So, and more than half of his classes are physical education. It's an important point. So teacher presentation for another teachers. So next shows international exchange. It's a fun. Mr. Kato, he's a very famous FabLab nomads, and usually he supported our labs. So international exchange programs. International exchange programs, workshop with chairs with South America. South America are their FabLab network for kids. So that's names FabLab kids. Includes Brazil, Chile, or another many countries. Very fun. Brazilian talks, Japanese girls moving is stopped. And so memory photo is in front of Zenkoji Temple. Zenkoji Temple is a very, very famous temple and near my university, which also national treasures. And so same activities and the same workshop has conducted in different countries, many even African or South America or Europe, many countries. This picture shows invited staff from FabLab Roma's conducted workshop, neighbors elementary schools, making mini-size chairs, and connect to Argentina's FabLab staffs using video phones. So these cycles are made by children. So next shows global kids program. So Japanese say koinoboris. Koinobori is a very Japanese kids celebrate creating koinobori, and koinobori is a big fishing models and hanging on the skies, and many countries. And workshop or facility in city libraries. Fun activities. So parents and children enjoy this workshop. Craft and this finished fine product. And so communicating with fab staffs in Venezuela. Yeah. So, and similar workshop were handled in another countries, about 10 or 17 countries. Yeah, it's a big event. So online workshop during coronavirus, yeah, using online, yeah, making American mask, yeah. So final topics, product, yeah. This topic is collaborated with yeah, architecture office, yeah, Mr. Takashi, yeah, he's a good user for CNC machines. Yeah, he makes fun article and yeah, cat tower and church chandelier, all product using CNC machine. Yeah, and so collaborated with neighboring towns, original developed original product. Yeah, it picture shows idea workshop. Yeah, and so about 150 ideas were generated by 30 peoples. Wine opener. So this opener shapes original character. We say Nescon. Yeah, with very, very unique characters. Yeah, and wine lac. Yeah, so grating, so radishes. Yeah, samples. The product developed was sales is so-so. Yeah, student. Yeah, this is illumination. So event. So local TV. Yeah, covers our students' programs. Yeah, 6,000 recycled chipset using and making and so programming with motion sensor and LED light. Yeah, very fantastic light, change the flashing pattern. So and so illumination event, yeah, by our towns. So this shows a programming device. Yeah, collaborate with gaming company, commercialized. Yeah, sales is so too. Yeah, so instrument to create an original device for game. So combine digital and so craft. Yeah, it's a fun device. Yeah, game scene. So finally, final event. So students, developed very useful spoons for care for the elderly. Yeah, so won the highest award in the welfare contest. Digital light and also digital light, design light gets. So and student hold press conference at Nagano Prefecture's office. It's a big event. Yeah, fun. The TV interviews. So the student challenge continues. Yeah. So we want to create and expand creative education with the FabLabs. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your passionate, many examples. And I felt heartwarming love for your FabLabs. It is very nice FabLab, I think, I feel. Then, thank you so much. Then let's move to discussion time. We already received a lot of questions. So I will pass mic to Watanabe, Dr. Watanabe, and let's go ahead.
Okay, so I'll do the moderation, and since there were some questions that are already answered, let me try to go from the latest. So this is from Professor Doyo. Oh, okay, this is actually an answer. Sorry. So okay. Actually, there are many answers, but so Dr. Chekidorji asked to Professor Muramatsu, Dr. Muramatsu, how do you generate your annual budget and funding support from university to your FabLab?
Yeah, it's a very serious and difficult topics. Yeah. So I want to plan to act that so many so achievement or result and presentation many times. Yeah. However, our student or labs many activities, so it's connect or connect to some governance so project and sometimes get the big budget. Yeah, it's a very I feel happiness that time. Yeah. It's okay? Yeah.
Dr. Chekidorji, are you satisfied with the answer?
Okay. I could get the feeling of what the things are in their university. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And can we go up? Mr. Rico Kantharham commented that print farm technique can help to reduce the weakness of 3D printers, which is long printing time, by printing multiple or different parts simultaneously. And with 27 printers, it will be an amazing manufacturing facility. So I do recognize this point. This is a very good point. And I wonder, do you actually use the 27 printers in this kind of way, or maybe just 10 of those in this way?
Me?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. Our 3D printer is our standalone printer. So I'm trying to these ones networking one, and I'm developing the network system where that's printing through the internet. For example, when I was in my home, I can print from I can print in this FabLab. But I'm now developing the printing farm. I know that's very effective for these many printers. So yeah, it's a nice idea. Thank you.
I also wonder, maybe when you have a class, there are many students within the class time who wants to print out their stuff. So that time maybe it's useful. 日本語で言った方がいいですか？27台あると、例えば授業中に複数の生徒さんがこう自分たちのデザインしたものをプリントアウトしたいときとかには、たくさんある方がいいのかなとも思ったんですけど、そういうところはメリットがあるんですか？
そうですね。それは、プリントファームがあった方がいいってことですかね。
はい、27台あるっていうのは、まあ、なんかどんなメリットがあるのかなっていうことです。
基本的に、履修者が多いと。
はい。一度にたくさんの人がプリンターを使える。
はい、50人
の履修者がいるので、それを回すためにはこれくらいが必要かなと。
なるほど。あ、わかりました。ありがとうございます。So, to translate into English, I asked Dr. Doyo how useful or what is the use for this 27 printer farm? And he said it's mainly for simultaneous use by large class students, and his class could be up to 50 students enrolled at one time. So having 27 helps to make it available, make printers available to students. Okay, let's go to the latest question. Oh, okay. So this is a comment from Dr. Muramatsu. So actually, you get the funding from some university said research fund.
Oh, research fund. Some fund is a research fund, and another fund is a government by government of science research fundings. Yeah.
I see. I see. So some come from university, but other funding agencies provide
Yes.
you.
And sometimes we get the companies are fund collaborate research with some companies. Yeah. Major companies are some Google or another companies. Yeah.
I see. I see. Thank you. And I wanted to go back to a very early question. This is from Ms. Karma Kesan. Are there programs or modules offered to the students related to FabLab in the universities? Is it possible to share the course or module content if there is? So do you have, for example, set of slides or some videos that you can share with other people in other university setting that could be useful? This is for both Dr. Doyo and Dr. Muramatsu.
I'm open to my class to the website. I will send this one, this URL. So, but it is Japanese. So
It's okay, just using Google Translate.
yeah, oh yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so yeah, our class is sorry, not so open. Yeah, of course, using video teaching material or some slide or goods or closed system using Google Classrooms. It's a categorized Google Workspace for education, and many teaching materials. So some books or textbook, many items I use. So next, we want to make also English teaching materials, and so we'll open for Bhutan's labs. Yeah.
I see. So I also wanted to ask for both of you, do you use materials you find on the internet, say some YouTube video explaining how to make use of this particular 3D CAD software or that particular 3D printer? Do you use those things, video or anything?
I use the YouTube video for the how to 3D modeling and how to use the 3D printer. I send the URL. That's I make the videos. Students see this video and they learn themselves how to 3D modeling.
Yeah, thanks. Same. So each student learns using some video and add with original videos. I'm recording and making some original videos for class, and we set the material teaching material list, and including website information or each YouTube video or original video mix. So it's a very effective materials for students learning. Yeah,
I see. Thank you. So another question posted at the Q&A section. This is from Mr. Sangay Chedap. Muramatsu-san, with your experience, what is the significance of the support from government and stakeholders in initiating STEM education through your FabLab?
Yeah, so STEM, okay. Yeah, so STEM education, yeah. Now we get the supported national government STEM education program. So after this program, so we want to start original STEM education program. Yeah, and STEM education is a very good fix with FabLabs digital and FabLab digital fabrications. So, however, STEM education program necessary some budget, yeah, and so we want to presentation or explain and sorry, need to system education. You are important system education programs. So recently increasing STEM education budget some government or companies budget in Japan. Yeah, so many people interested to STEM education programs. So good time for get some chance for university, especially education faculty of educational course or teachers course. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes. Also, we got latest question from Mr. Tenjin Dorji. Students are usually busy with academic works. What are your extra initiatives to make students engage better in FabLab beside the contents they need to learn, if there is any? It would be great to hear from both. I also have an impression that especially designing something takes really a lot of time. Sometimes you have to try and change and wait for the printer to finish the work. So it could take a lot of your time. I even heard some students saying, you should never take 2 design courses within a semester. That would kill you. In one particular university I closely was involved in. So I wonder how do you motivate students to get involved? Or how do you support students who are already very busy?
Yeah. So yeah, so how to motivate it? Yeah, very important topics for education. Yeah, so I think so. Making is it's so similar. So catch copies. So making is interesting. Making is fun activities. Yeah. So fun activities. We say making is a fun activity. So many students are experienced to making. Yeah, they increasing so motivated. Yeah, shape them, and so giving shape to the farm is a good way for increasing motivating, I think. Yeah. How about Dr. Doyo?
訳していただいていいですか？僕は、やっぱりその両立っていうのは結構難しいと思ってて、いかにその正規のカリキュラムにデジタルファブリケーションを取り込むかということを考えてきました。できるだけ授業の単位として認めるような方向に持っていくことが大事かなと思っています。
So his primary strategy, Dr. Doyo's primary strategy is to make the classes involving Fab to make it the part of the regular curriculum. So the credit will be issued and students will take it as a part of other classes in the curriculum. That's his primary strategy. So maybe because we already addressed so many questions, I wonder if Yamada-san has some comments or questions. And also, I know Dr. Chekidorji asked us many questions. I wonder if we answered most of them or all of them with satisfactory details. I especially wanted to call you out, you too. If you have any comments or extra questions, please.
Thank you. Let me speak first. Thank you very much for Dr. Muramatsu and Dr. Doyo. Well, I'm expecting that I have another chance to give some comments. I would like to start with asking one question. That you said that you said that the students are too busy, and during in the middle of the academic semesters, they are busy. No wonder. But at the same time, I'm wondering if there is any possibility for your students to focus on the activities on digital fabrications during the summer or winter vacation time. So what kind of programs that what have you been implementing in the summer or winter vacation? That's the question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, 休み中のファブ活動。
いや
あんまりない。
Yeah, no, sometimes so some students so making also FabLabs during so summer vacation or spring vacation. So, and we make a plan, so training camps for so student, my lab the staff, and include so another so my course students. Yeah. So how about Doyo, Dr. Doyo?
I don't have the plan. So because the summer vacation and the spring vacation is free time, it's very important free time for the students. So I don't plan some program.
Yeah,
then let me ask another question in a different about the same question in a different way. Well, so maybe the students in summer or winter vacation, they have other programs, so so they are not coming to the campus. Then one big question is that who are the potential users of your FabLabs during the summer and winter vacation time? So so I suppose that you are also receiving quite a few number of the external users coming from outside the campus. So so they no matter whether you are in the summer vacation or winter vacation, they keep coming. They have their own job. Or they do have their own business, so I think I suppose that they keep coming. But I wonder how what is your operation hours during while your universities are in summer or winter vacations.
Yeah. So
いいですか？訳してもらえますか？我々の大学は、まあ、常に休み中もオープンにして、まあ、自由に来ていいですよというようなスタンスなんですが、外部に向けて、まあ、これからなんでしょうね、そういうファブラボを使ってみるようなワークショップとかは一応企画はしていますが、コロナで全部できないでできなくなっちゃいました。
So right now, Dr. Doyo says our campus is open for students to come anytime, and I am even planning to open it up to the people, the general public, local communities. But due to the COVID-19, the plan remains just as a plan, and its execution is kind of delayed. So that's what it's implied.
Yeah, same. So same, Dr. Davis. So our lab is the same situation for Dr. Doyos. So when COVID-19 stood down, I hope to restart a workshop and together with many citizens or students or children out with Dr. Doyo's labs too. Yeah, I think.
May I?
Please, Dr. Tekido. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Professor Doyo and Professor Muramatsu, for your time and then the experiences shared to us. It was really helpful for us to understand the operational modality that you all adopt in the university settings. As Professor Yamada-san said just now, I was curious to learn on the mechanism that you have because in a university setting, when the FabLab is incubated within the university setting, there is a group of people who comes and are passionate to work on, and there is another group of students who would be actively engaged in using some of the equipments. So if we want to operate this harmoniously between the public who wants to use it and then the student body who wants to use it, we need to have the actor, meaning there should be somebody who is managing this. I think in Kanagawa University, you have a people who is recruited specifically to manage that, and then you have a dedicated person. I'm not sure whether Senshu University has a dedicated person. At this juncture, at the College of Science and Technology, we were of the hope, and then our wish is we would be training our students on the line from first year, second year, third year. As they exceed, there is a chain that would follow, and then the management would be done by the students. It seems this is not good thing of planning as of now. Could two of you share your experiences in that modality of operation? If you all could share your experiences, have you tried in that modality where students completely took over and they were handling that particular lab all by themselves?
Ah, 学生さんがもっとこうラボを主体的に管理するというか、マネージするっていうような方法というか、マネジメントは考えられたことありますか？
僕たちのラボは一番最初は、もう学生と一緒にという感じだったので、まさに学生が中心でマネージをしていました。で、そうしてたんですが、今はやめました。理由は、学生主体でやっていると、学生はどうしても卒業してしまうので、いくらトレーニングしてもずっとそのトレーニングを、永遠に続けなければいけないという苦労があったので、今は人を雇うことにしています。
なるほど。ありがとうございます。So Dr. Doyo's answer is that initially, very early on, his lab was almost co-managed with teachers and students. But over time, that style kind of waned off because students graduate. And in order to maintain students-driven lab management, you have to train students over and over, year after year. And that was a little bit of a burden. So he changed the style to have more long-term staff member. Sorry, Dr. Muramatsu, I think I interrupted you.
Thanks. So yeah, same situation. Because Dr. Do said same. So it's a difficult because the students there's a change every years. Same. So one way is to create create a project. Impossible to create the student management project. It's a small size project. However, so this small size project managed by students only. So it's only one way. So I don't have other ideas. Sorry.
I have a related question. Did you think about creating a student circle focused on digital fab, and they might want to maintain the equipment and maybe the overall lab, so that, and like many student circles, they teach, the seniors teach the juniors, and teachers' involvement might be very minimal. That happens a lot with all kinds of activities, at least in Japanese university settings. Did you think about that kind of style?
It's a good, and of course, same system. So sets are it's we want to we hope to make a sustainable systems. Yeah, that's right. So, it's management is difficult. Yeah, student is busy. I think. How about Dr. Doyo?
最初それも考えて試してみたんですが、やっぱり彼らには責任というものが存在しないので、このラボを運営していくという責任というものが存在しないので、どんどんやっぱりなあなあになっていくというか、うまくいかなくなって、難しい、それはなかなか難しいなと思いました。
ありがとうございます。So, Dr. Doyo said, I thought about it, I tried it a little bit, but students cannot really be held responsible for running the lab, and they do not have as strong a sense of responsibility as the task requires. So over time, the lab management, if run by students or driven by students, it doesn't work as well, he realized. So he didn't really pursue that approach.
Okay, then it's time to finish. And I want to add one information to all of these teachers, doctors, graduated Fab Academy. I believe Fab Academy will work good for starting FabLabs. So please join to the Fab Academy in this year. So please contact to Dr. Cheki if you want to join the Fab Academy for students. Thank you. Then I will back to Mike to Kogure-san. Could you?
Okay, so thank you very much for all the very good discussions. And in the end, I just want to mention the next time of our online meetup. Can you see the slides?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes. No.
Okay. Yeah. So, well, the next topic will be the design or art-oriented FabLabs. As you know, the designer or artist is the major part of the user of the FabLab. So we picked up the two FabLabs that is more oriented to the designer or artist. One is a FabLab Sendai, and I heard that they have some projects or collaboration with a traditional carpentry in Bhutan called Shinzo. And another is a Kyoto Ultra Factory that is actually located in the University of Art in Kyoto. And they have the regular program inviting the professional artists and designers to work with their users. So please, keep in touch, and we will send all of you the invitation to the next online meetup. So thank you very much for today's event, and see you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.